Love, light, greetings, gratitude, and blessings, beautiful Ascension Star family. My divinity to yours. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. Thank you for your love, light, and support, your appreciation, your participation, your hearted comments. Significantly, importantly, collectively, is our hearted uniting light as we continue to shift and uplift our people and planet into ascension. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please join me in prayer for peace on earth. Divine Creator, Mother, Father of love, light, welcome. We invite your energy, your essence and presence, supreme and sovereign, to grace us with your embrace as we meet and greet in your celestial seat. We open our hearts, our consciousness, our love, unconditionally, unwavered, pure and faithful, as your selected, chosen ground crew. United we pray for a world filled with love, with light, with ease and peace. Of tolerance and understanding and patience and kindness amongst all. We pray as our hearts pulsate with divine vibrations to bring into manifestation our intentions, our declarations, our affirmations, to ground love, light on earth amongst people and planet, fauna and flora, crystal and elemental, cosmic and galactic. Christ did. We are one with you today and always. It is in the beat of the heart that our vision, the impression, is for a global awakening of humanity, for divinity, spirituality, prosperity, victory. United we bring into alignment our path and purpose and divine assignment, the fulfillment and contentment of the great, the grand, the glorious divine plan. To every woman, child, and man, every plant, every animal, every kingdom. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A message for our collective listening. A soul message, please, Spirit. Thank you. Where am I with my healthy goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to be well, to feel well? If my body could talk, it would say, fill in the blank. Your sole action is to feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated and loved. Make some new exciting goals to take your health to the next level. Thank you. And a blessing, please. Right, we have the blessing on your day. On your day, what does that mean? Today, your day will be today again tomorrow, and the day after, and after that. So your day is the now, the moment. Today, enjoy every blessing around you. Appreciate everything around you. Be thankful, grateful for everything around you and everyone included. Remember to go onto the path of light, to remain there. We will always need dark triggers to remind us of the absence of light and where we want to be, where we want to go. So, with difficulties and challenges, they are our greatest teachers and karmic balances. Do not create new karma. Your goal should be to balance what is. So if you come across a difficult person, do not swear them in your mind and curse them. Bless them, encourage them, enlighten them. You will trigger the spark within them that activates, and at some time a lesson will come to say, that person said that, but I was so harsh with them at the time, and that was horrid, because we don't know their path. We do not know why they were chosen to do that. And why did it affect me? What is inside of me? What's within me that needs to heal, to understand, to enlighten, to become aware? Why does it trigger that inside of me? What is the lesson? What do I need to learn to overcome, to heal? So when you're angry and upset, be thankful that you still have a roof over your head, you have food to eat, you have the luxury and comfort of many other things in your life, a good job, you have family, you have clean clothes, you can shower at the end of the day, and of course you have all your limbs working. And that is your greatest blessing. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so today is the 9th of the 9th, 2024. Our collective vibration is 8. 8 in the total date, and of course 8 as a year. And the beauty of today, 9/9, is it is my late mom's birthday, and she turns in heaven 69. And of course we had a beautiful experience this morning, and I love that. And I am now reading a year from today, as it was requested in the comments by one of our beautiful members. Our Sisters of Light has asked that what will be happening or taking place, or what can we expect in a year from now, because next year's 9/9 2025 becomes a 999 vibration, and that is incredibly powerful. So I just saw 9/11 on my clock. Wow. Well, Spirit says that I should be doing a 9/11 reading, so do look out for that. Right, so 0909, new beginnings, great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishment, endings, conclusions, big love. So that's the vibration of today's date and month. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up, huh? Close the old chapter, a new adventure will unravel. So that's what the 9 is about. The endings, completings, completions, the conclusions, the resolutions, the solutions, right? Old pages, old chapters, old storylines, ending things, whatever you've left in abeyance that was put at the back burner in a cupboard, you take out and complete so that you start at the brand new beginning. You're on the cusp of that beginning, right? You're at a period of interval between the division, between the separation, between the lines, between the spaces, between the chapters, between the occurrences and experiences. You have been given a moment to breathe, to pause, to accomplish, and of course to allow this great, grand awakening, unraveling, initiation to come into being. And of course, going back to the 999 energy of next year would be that great and grand final release to bring into balance finances, success, wealth, ending of cycles, beginning of new cycles, of course, making a complete what goes around comes around, and that is very much a karmic energy. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. You are experiencing a significant change or conclusion. Viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? So from today to next year, you have at least 12 months to work at something brand new for the coming, by closing the old chapters, the old storybook, by ending things that do not serve your growth, and detaching and cutting off, and working with the vibrations of the old is out for the new to enter. Because you see, you've got your interval period to then. When you get here, there's no interval. Everything trebles. And it might be for some of us a very big timeline jump. All right, so I am reading 2 different questions, but of course we have the benefit of spirit synchronizing information in one or the other, because energy is fluid. And of course we are asking with the first deck for Divine Spirit to tell us, reveal the transition for the collective humanity starting today, 09/09/2024, in a collective vibration of 8 in a 8-year 2024, to a year from now in a collective vibration of 9 in a 9-year 2025. What are the main themes for humanity for this gap year, this period from 2024 to 2025, 09/09? At the bottom we have the Hierophant. So clearly a lot of transition will be taking place in major corporations, establishments, business, conglomerates, places of institution, worship, big houses, big things, right, that are ruling, controlling, manipulating, enslaving. So big shifts will be happening there. Be conscious of the distractions, the illusions, the delusions. Be conscious of things that don't vibrate in your sequence, in your frequency. And of course you must choose or pick the right one. Do not be a scatterbrain. Hermit, how apt is that? We're working with the 9 energy, right? It's about rising above the lower vibrations into higher consciousness and seeking out what you need and not what you want. But you've got to be specific. You've got to be precise and concise. Let's do one more. 4 of Pentacles. Only holding on to and taking what belongs to you, what is meant for you, what is for you, not wanting every piece of the pie. And also remembering and reminding yourself that there is no such thing as scarcity or lack or limitation. It's in your mind. It's in your ego. It is imprinted there that if I don't have, I will die, or I've got to have to survive. All right, so we've had a glimpse of what is coming into transition. So how can humanity help each other, themselves, and as a collective from today to a year from now in this grand transition? What are the main themes? We have the 9 of Cups. That's contentment and happiness straight up. Is that what you want? Spirit is asking. Is that what your deepest desire is? Is that what you feel you are deserving? And what are you doing to conserve it, to preserve it? That's the question here. Right, 9. Look at the energy of 9 showing up, that everything is possible. You are a co-creator of the divine, and awaken to your heart, within your heart, and rise above to connect with the cosmic heart. Your emotion needs to match the vibration of Spirit Divine. Right, we have another one straight up. Page of Swords. You are the messengers of change. The game changes. Stand up for what you believe in, what you need. Shift and change consciousness. Nothing that you have learnt, absolutely no one thing that you have learnt is truth. There is variety, diversity, creativity, there's beauty, there's bounty, there's divinity, there's victory, there's prosperity, there's spirituality. There are many things that lead to the same path. Standing on all these books of wisdom, but you're holding one stem. And where do you graduate? In the cosmos. That's where you graduate. All your learnings and teachings here, that is linear, that is Gregorian, that is man-written, man-created, is only but a fragment of who you truly are. You've got to graduate here and have that certification to provide for yourself and want to be above anyone. In the world of spirit, we are all joined by the same vibration that leads to the same place in its uniqueness. And that's where you really shine, not by a certificate that you've got to prove your worth here. You're much more than that. Your mind is restless because you are dictated. You've got to read the book in black and white and apply it as is. It is restricted and constricted. It is limited. Detach from that. You don't need this. This belongs here. Where you're going, you've already graduated. Pick the path. Blow the dandelion. Let it fly away and scatter all over, and plant your seeds of your galactic consciousness everywhere. That is the greatest teaching. That's the greatest learning. All your books in this world still do not reflect truth in absolute. Change what you read. Look beyond the pages of black and whites that are inked to tell you this is how it must be done and can only be done. Those teachings are falling away, especially the sacred texts, or that you call the sacred texts. A lot of the texts that are presumed to be sacred are hidden away from humanity, and contrived texts are available to control you. The real teachings are hidden. But you have access to it. It's inside of you. The King of Wands. Create your own beat. Walk your own path. Sound the drum to the beat of your heart in your every step. Feel the power of the earth. Be ambitious. Be magical. Enjoy the beauty of the journey. Do not close your eyes. Look around you. Feel the earth. Smell the earth. Connect with humanity. Go back to being who you are meant to be. Real, genuine, natural, pure. Make it happen. Make this your path, your purpose, your passion, your prosperity. You are now being asked to return to the land, to the earth, and make that energy yours. Personalize it. This is about the birthing, the creativity, the manifestation, the starting of new, the life force energy, the earth force energy, the cosmic force energy. You have the power in your hands. You have the blood in your veins. You have the frequency and vibration in your energetic systems that's pulsating, that's tingling, that's sensational. We ask you to awaken. We have the Hangman in reverse. There's no need to sacrifice. There's no need to have your head in the ground. There's no need to stand on your head like you do not know what's happening or what you can do about it. Get back on your feet and raise your head. Stand up, unbutton, unzip, unblock, unclog. Open your eyes and be that artist, that dancer, that ballerina, that poet, that co-creator. Light up. Reach out. You must make the transition. It is personal, yet it is collective. You have been given enough time, beloved ones, hearted ones. It is time. It is time. You are undergone an incredible transformation these past decades. Some of us, the past years. Others, in just a few weeks or days. And it is time to surrender to the flow of the transition, of the awakening. every one of these expressions are showing a mature man, a mature woman, a young man and a young lady. And that was your pause between. Your work in between. The 0909. Interesting, isn't it? Growth from immaturity to maturity and maturity to immaturity in the literal and figurative sense. Because you mature in your body, but your mind is still graduating. Your mind is still uncertain. It's still seeking. Stand up, stand tall, and stand proud. Be proud. You're authentic, you're original, and you're organic. Yet you are stellar. I am shown 26 minutes, and our vibration is 26. That becomes the 8. So I need to move to the next deck. In a year's time. At the bottom we have the 4 of Swords. Your time of being in the completion is over. You now need to wake up into the brand new vibration that is there. You've done your rest and retreat, your recovery, your meditation. It's now time to move into that vibration, and all eyes are on you. That is what can await you and will await you. The rainbow bridge, rainbow vibration, a rainbow earth, diversity, creativity, culture, people, laughter, love, abundance, bounty, blessings, all coming together as one, all different paths together to the same divine source, same heart connecting to spirit. We have the sun. That is what can await us. That is the potential. The 8 of Swords. If humanity overcomes this limitation of the mind, the belief that nothing is getting better or it will not get better, and of course Earth will always be this way, it'll only happen in 100 years' time. If we have that mindset, nothing will change. For you at least, for me, but for others that believe it will. We're in the 8th year, moving into a 9. We need to make the cross, the transition, the flight. All of our challenges and difficulty must transform in unconditional love. As above, so below. Let's do one more. And that is the contentment. The Queen of Cups, the feminine, divine, the anchoring, the heart, the maternity, fertility, the nourishment, the abundance, the period of incubation, gestation is over. It's time to birth. The cosmic heart with the human heart. All right, tell us, Spirit. Show us the possible potentials of the reformation that awaits, the promise, the arrival into 0909-2025 999 vibration. What is happening? I have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. Now look at the rainbow. That's the transition. On the unicorn of light. Not alone, together. Going back to remember who we are. We are enlightened beings. Here's all the lotus flowers of purity, sanctity, sanctuary, enlightenment. That's our foundation. That's the bottom. That's where we've built ourselves from. The ancient civilizations, the enlightened ones, the enlightened era. We are ancient cosmic beings that are ready to return to the stars. But we can only get there, arrive there, if we remember who we are. Breaking out of the chrysalis, blooming from the murky, muddy, dirty waters into our fullest fragrance, our purest vibration, our rainbow vibration. Queen of Swords and Death. The power of your word needs to align with the divine power, the higher power. Your truth, your word, your vocabulary, your expression. Every word you speak carries a frequency, a singular letter and the complete word, and of course the collective sentence. Needs to be in alignment with the cosmic match, cosmic vibration. Your tone is incredibly important when you express your words, because someone could ask you, do you love me? And you will say yes. And you could be very superficial about it. Or you could say yes, and they would know you mean it. So both answers were yes. But what vibration did it carry? Was there truth in your word? Can that be honored? When you give your word, is it sincere? Is it unconditional? Is it hearted? Is it earthy? Is it real? Is it pure? Does it sparkle? Is it illuminating? Or is it just words? So what you need and want and desire, you've got to be honest about within yourself. And that's how you will have to express it to the world. Because we all belong in the tapestry of the same cloth. All the different prints on the same cloth, cosmic cloth. Each one undergoing transformation differently. And the spirit in the heart of the center of that vibration still holds us together, allowing us to evolve and revolve. So you need to break your energy from constraint and restriction and lack and limitation in your mind, to tap into the divine perspective, divine truth, divine expression. And your voice, your throat chakra, is your co-creative chakra. Things that go down your throat, that you ingest and digest and assimilate and eliminate. That is a very important chakra in your body. So you cannot just get there. You've got to create it. And when you create it, it is your vehicle to ascendance, transcendence, endings. There will be tragedies that will bring about actual loss of life. Many will be going through the dark night of the soul, and the vibration does not match. They will expel their bodies. A lot of people will reach near-death experiences and have that rude awakening, that grand awakening, and rise like the phoenix. There are many perspectives to death. It will be physical, it will be near death, and of course it will be an awakening. And by the time we get there, there will be a grand shift of the death of the old ways, the old patterns, the old timelines. We are going through a massive shift in this period. And we have the Plutonic energy in Aquarius that is getting under our skin, under the layers of the planet, and into all the dark crevices. That dark agenda is collapsed. So humanity must do themselves a favor and detach. What a lot of humanity is holding on to is a collapsed system and other systems that are collapsing. For the rebirth to take place, there has to be a death, literal and figurative. We have the Two of Cups. That's the vision you need to hold. Coming together, self to self, self to creator, creator to you, self to others, and others to you. Friendship, partnerships, relationships, colleagueships, whatever ship it is, it needs to be on the same vibration, an absolute identical match, a soul match, a union, a sacred contract. Whatever you decide in life, going forward, from today, in the now, when you make a contract with someone, and a contract doesn't mean you've got to pen it down on a piece of paper. That is the human contract. In enlightened times, contracts were made with the heart and the higher mind. So if you say to someone, I promise I will do this for you, you have created a contract. And if you do not fulfill that contract, you need to learn that a lesson will come for you to learn how to balance what you imbalanced. So do not use your voice as a tool to pacify because you want a way out of it, or to comfort someone because that will be the better thing to do. Oh, I'll come back and do it. I promise I will. And how many people honor that? So every contract, whether it is a little one or a big one, you need to honor that contract if you create it. It's a coming together. It's a joining and a jointing of energy, vibration, and hearts. So when you think and speak with your heart, you will make the right decisions and choices. And that is what this new awakening, the death of the old, is about. Getting into unconditional, vibrational, intentional, spiritual love on every level. Water, earth, body, which is heart, and of course the ether, the atmosphere, the cosmos. On every level of your being, your coming together with the next person must be real, sincere, and genuine, truthful. Therefore, your words, your intentions are important. And you will be connected to the cosmic heart. All right, so in essence, I do not need to clarify anything because you've been guided on the shift and changes you need to make in a very loving and polite way for where we want to arrive. And beautiful ones, remember that you are responsible for you and accountable for you. And what we need to remember also is nothing on this earth belongs to us. It is lent to us, it's borrowed to us for the purpose of this particular incarnation. We must respect it and revere it, and we've got to return it. Everything that we do, say, think, be, create, experience, when we expel our bodies, retire from our physical vessels, which must return to the elements of earth, because Gaia, Mother Earth, lent us those elements of physicality. So we must return that vibration back. And that means every experience that you've encountered and endured also remains on this plane of existence. And that is why we keep reincarnating, because we've got to come back and open up those packets and deal with it. It's collecting here on the earth archives, in the earth libraries. The soul is the only energy that is exported back to the cosmos, because that came from there. So it must be returned there without the vessel. And when you get there, you are recollecting, reviewing, and then you re-script your journey back here. I love you, I bless you, I thank you. Till next.